What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Fireplays.
Huh?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna just jump right into it because y'all have seen his Tournament of Power team,
Yeah.
and y'all saw what happened with me. So
What
this
happened
video
with
is
you?
rectifying it. I was
Yeah, he was out there
because I'm an AI bot, so my circuits was all messed up. My team is less power based and more story based.
Okay.
So yeah, we've seen the power strategy from Gregory with some story beats in there. But like for my team, I'm going to make this real quick off the bat. The people that are non-negotiable: Vegeta, Goku, Gohan.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are pretty obvious. The same reasons as you saw in the last video, because I know you watched the last video, of course.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Like, we also know that you all subscribed. Like,
Yeah, of course. So that doesn't even need to be said. But I will say, if we really want to win, those three are pretty much non-negotiable. Get the chat off my screen. Yeah, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, straight power, the greatest warriors of probably the universe at this point, other than like gods.
I mean, they have the greatest potential to like outgrow anyone. There's no limit currently with them. So
and now we move a bit into more of what I want my team to be, because my idea is that
you got themes.
a little bit, because we saw in Super they tried to give shine to characters of past who haven't really done much in a long time, honestly. Like the androids got their shine, Tien coming back and having some new powers and getting some shine, Krillin, all those guys have come back in the power of tournament. The Tournament of Power.
Power of tournament compels you.
And giving us some moments. So I want to continue with that theme. So this next section is going to be, I guess, people who did make the Tournament of Power. But I'll explain my personal reasonings. So first, Piccolo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Piccolo's on my team too, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Piccolo's just a well-rounded.
Yeah,
like
he's everything. He's smart. He's powerful. He can be ruthless if he wants to be. Yeah, and he's also insanely grown in power since Dragon Ball Super. So that's just an added bonus.
Absolutely.
And also, there's another theme within this that y'all will see, but I'll bring up later. But the next person, I'm gonna. Just kidding. Well, that works with the theme, but
we're not bringing those types of characters.
Yeah. So the next one who's back on the team, Tien.
Okay.
I love Tien. I think Tien is so freaking dope. Someone who has beaten Goku in the past, and since then has had his moments. Like out of the Earthlings behind Krillin, but actually I think Tien, I don't know, they could be even in moments, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Krillin cut off the tail of Great Ape Vegeta. No, actually he didn't.
Nah,
he missed. Yeah, what has Krillin done?
I mean, he solar flared,
Yeah, I think Tien has had better moments than Krillin. Tien almost single-handedly defeated Cell. Mid-form Cell, but
almost.
Yeah, but Krillin has never almost beaten anyone.
Well, but like
Like
Krillin has survived lots of things. He's been through
he also hasn't survived lots of things.
I mean, that's true. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
And he's done nothing up to that point. Okay, so Tien is my 5th pick.
Okay.
Now my 6th pick, someone who's also back on the team, is Krillin.
All of that. Okay.
You know, everything that Greg said about Krillin is, for the most part, you know, correct. But I would 100% take Tien over Krillin.
Okay.
But Krillin makes it back to the team. Someone else who in the past has been able to best Goku, has been on like this redemption arc to become the fighter you once was. Originally, I did have Cell on my team. Just like Greg tried. But I did think about like the rules of the tournament, and you can't go in with a fused fighter.
Right.
So
they'd have to do it on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have to waste 3 slots to have a perfect Cell, which I am not willing to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna fuse 2 people into one person, they better get some crazy eliminations. You know,
which I would have faith in him to do.
Okay.
I think he's one of the, not the strongest, but one of the best fighters on the villain side. Because strength and fighting prowess is a bit different. Like, Boo would probably be considered the strongest, but how the fuck is Boo gonna react in a tournament of power? Like, that's a liability.
Yeah, you have no idea.
If we can convince the gods that he's technically one being, he'd be on the team. But so Cell's out. Now, they're in the tournament of power. They
It's how you start these. Okay, go ahead.
They, you know, open the door to villains. And we know Frieza was the villain on the team. I don't want Frieza. Frieza can die in a hole. Forever.
You have one person you hate on the team.
Stop breaking him back. But back to this whole redemption, arc, this redemption for older characters. Now, this comes with some preface because throughout the show, like if this was my team going in throughout the show, we'd be building all these characters back up, blah, 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 like how they did with the characters that they did use. So in my mind, they would be doing this with Raditz. Someone who has beaten Goku in the past. Someone who is a Saiyan, who has the blood of, who is Goku's blood brother. Someone that they've completely forgotten about and don't, like the fact that this is Goku's brother and they don't give a fuck about him is actually insane to me. Like, they haven't visited him in hell. They ain't talked to him. He ain't come back. Like, he's got nothing. So my idea would be, you know,
that actually is. That's a good point, D.
It's insane.
They put so much focus on Broly, like, and they almost kind of built Broly up like,
like kind of like their brother,
Vegeta
and Goku.
Raditz actually is Goku's biological brother, and
they just said, fuck him.
Wow, that's
so my idea is that throughout Super, like, they reconcile somehow. They like, maybe someone's like, you know, Goku is our ace in the hole, but we don't have anyone else like him. It's like, oh, his son and his brother. Like, let's go talk to his brother, see how that's going.
You might have messed me up with that one, because Like, because I mean, purely from a Saiyan's perspective, Raditz has unlimited potential like any other Saiyan.
Yeah.
All like if all I mean, because look how Vegeta turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Vegeta, was able to change his ways. He stayed on Earth and like became way stronger by actually switching his mindset from being like a conqueror.
Yeah.
And I actually do think that if Raditz had that same mentality, or if they were able to bring Raditz around to some type of area of that, imagine Super Saiyan Raditz.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Raditz would be dope. Or like Super Saiyan 3 Raditz, his hair would be.
His hair's just the size of a planet at that point. But and also like Raditz, like his moveset, like I mean, in the games it's not that great, I'll be honest.
Double Sunday, one Tuesday, triple Wednesday.
Yeah, like
every Saturday.
Yeah. Which equally doesn't make sense why he has those, like those are called his moves when he's not even from Earth.
He's not from here.
Where'd you get this? Like, where'd you get this? But I mean, I also do think I would love to see what a actual super powered Raditz would look like. The same way I would honestly just love to see what Nappa also would look like. Like Nappa and Raditz having their own redemption arc, being able to like fight other strong like people, but like with their own, you know what I'm saying, powered moveset would be very interesting.
Yeah.
It is weird. Like they just like, you know what? Nah. You know what? That's all we need. Everybody else
has come back, but Raditz.
Yeah, but Raditz.
So yeah, Raditz. We build him up right. He's on the team.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Someone who's back on the team who wasn't on the team. I mean, who's back on the team, who was on the team of Tournament of Power, is Master Roshi. You gotta have the original trainer in there.
Yeah.
He's smart, versatile, and like kind of OP. Because you could just seal them in a bottle.
You just seal people in the bottle. Throw that bottle off it's like gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Someone who has beaten Goku in the past. That I don't know why that's like the parameters I'm going with. But it's like if these people have beaten the now strongest person, like they should have some kind of redemption to them. Like they've beaten this man before.
True. And I guess that also is to factor in the idea that like if this is Tournament of Power rules, the goal is to get people out of the ring, not like defeat them. So it's not about power.
So all these people who have beaten him in a tournament.
So that's something to reiterate for those that are like, well, Raditz isn't that strong and this person isn't that strong. It's not about power scaling. Who can get who out of the ring in whatever shape, form, and fashion.
Right.
So, but
Master Roshi, of course. And I have 2 left.
Okay, 2 left.
With Cell being gone, I didn't have a contingency for that. Trunks. I forgot to throw Trunks in there. He is.
I was wondering if you were going to pick Trunks. I'm like, I'm surprised you haven't said Trunks yet.
He doesn't fit with the theme of redemption on my team, but he's one of the strong Saiyans.
And I'm just curious, D. Are you talking about like Super Dragon Ball Super Trunks? Or are you talking about like Dragon Ball Z version of Trunks?
My heart would pick Dragon Ball Z Trunks, but this would have to be Dragon Ball Super Trunks.
Yeah. Okay. I figured as much. Because I mean, honestly, same. But Super Trunks is like busted.
Like he is busted.
He is busted.
He's literally a created character. Like He's a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 creator character.
Yeah, you can just slot out his moves with other people's moves.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But yeah.
And then for my final character. This character, again, is someone who has beaten Goku in the past. Someone who is a trained assassin. Like, that's what he was throughout his entire time before now. He has he's also beaten Vegeta. He's beaten Goku and Vegeta throughout his endeavors. And I feel like this would be a utility pick, kind of like how Frost is for Universe 7.
Okay.
Someone who's sneaky, who's an assassin, who can get the job done. Remember, this is about getting the job done and eliminating people, not beating people. And again, my idea is that they've been rebuilding this character like how they did Krillin throughout the series. So my final pick is Yajirobe. Yajirobe is a skilled, trained assassin. I know they made him lazy in the future with the future. Also, that shows his survivability. He's still there. Everybody else is gone.
I mean,
Yajirobe low-key might win the tournament just from surviving.
Well, you know what though? The thing is that they turned Yajirobe into a gag character.
Yeah.
As soon as he finished cutting off Vegeta's tail, they turned him straight into a gag character.
Which is fair. Gag characters are fun. But like in what I'm envisioning is that like they're going through this whole training arc. He's getting fit, kind of like Iroh when he went to jail in Avatar. Right. Like Yajirobe Yajirobe. They do something similar.
You know what's interesting, Dean? First off, great pick. Truth be told, I would love to actually see what Yajirobe could pull off, like after a whole redemption arc and maybe a power boost, quote unquote. I would be very curious to see what Yajirobe does, but I am very shocked that neither me or you, in the context of this tournament, picked Yamcha or had like a Yamcha redemption arc or had like, because this dude takes so many L's, it's not even funny.
Yeah. But, I mean, I do stick up for Yamcha for the most part. Yeah. But this time, he's watching this time. I do stick up for Yamcha. I do think Yamcha's a pretty cool character. Yeah, that's my team. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, Master Roshi, Radit, and Yajirobe.
Woo!
We gonna make it happen.
Okay, I dig your picks, D. I mean, a lot of them are the same as mine, but there's also
a lot of them also are the same as the actual teams.
Yeah, this is true. But you know what? I love this, and I'm glad that you guys are sticking around for it, because now that we have picked our teams, now it's time for us to set the stage. So, we picked these teams, but now it's time to test them out. Yeah. And so you definitely are going to want to stick around for what we got coming up next. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video and comment your teams or comment your thoughts on my team. We will be discussing any of the comments. We like to see how people feel about certain picks, because I know some of these have come out of left field from my side. So I'm very curious to see how y'all think my thought process
I thought my
goes.
picks were from left side. Yours were very left. So the comments are going to go crazy, and I'm very excited to see it.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace out.